In the last episode, we talked about how to write down poker hands, and today we're going to group and name them. Let's start with calling a single card, either suited or offsuit, for example, suited aces. When we say that, we mean all starting hands that include one ace and another random card, so for example, ace-queen suited or ace-6 suited. There is also a subgroup called wheel aces, and these are combinations of aces that could make a straight with both cards, so it's ace-deuce, ace-3, ace-4 and ace-5. In most cases, these are a little bit better than, for example, ace-6 or ace-7, but it all depends on a specific situation. The next group of hands are connectors. These are combinations of two consecutive cards, like 9-8 or 6-5. When there is a gap between them, we call them gappers, and 9-7 is one gapper and 9-5 is a three-gapper. Pure connectors are much better than gappers, and this is because they have a higher possibility to make a straight. For example, 9-8 can flop 4 different straights: Queen Jack-10, Jack-10-7, 10-7-6 and 7-6-5. A three-gapper like 9-5 can do it only on 8-7-6, and even then it won't be the best possible hand, as if someone is holding 10-9, he would beat us with a higher straight. Broadway hands are hands that include both cards between ace and a 10, so hands like King-Queen or Jack-10. These are pretty strong hands because when they make a straight, it's always the best possible one. When we talk about pairs, it's pretty self-explanatory. We divide them into 3 groups: high pairs, mid pairs and low pairs. The rest of the hands are often referred to as trash hands, but it's not like they're always unplayable, as there are situations where we want to play every single possible hand. At the end, I want to mention some more popular slang names of starting hands. Some of them take them from resemblance of other objects. Deuces are ducks, 3s crabs, 4s sailboats, 8s snowmen and jacks fishhooks. Some are based on acronyms like ACES, American Airlines, or Ace-King, Anna Kournikova. There is also a group of hands that are references to poker players and their most memorable hands. Some of them are very old and some are brand new, so we can see that poker language is still evolving. The oldest one is an ace-8, that's called Dead Man's Hand. In 1876, Wild Bill Hickok was shot dead during a poker game holding these cards. He was probably playing 5-card stud or draw poker, and he was holding 2 pairs with 2 aces and 2 eights, but now as these variants are almost as dead as Bill, it evolved to ace-8 in Texas Hold'em. Another famous one is Doyle Brunson, and that is 10 deuce off. Doyle won his back-to-back WSOP main events holding these cards as his final hands of both tournaments. From the newer ones, it's worth to mention Jack 4 off, and that is called Robbi, after a very controversial hand on the Hustlers Casino Live when Robbi Jade called all-in with just Jack high on the turn and was ahead of a combo draw. Those are just the most common examples, as almost every possible hand has some slang name of it.